Okay, so hello folks and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking with you about the future of music in 2021. So we have come to an exciting close of 2020. The past year has been the year of the pandemic, the year of the rise of interesting new innovations, such as how we quickly got a new coronavirus vaccine. It's currently being distributed. And we also have seen the rise of things like TikTok. So before we get into the video, I want to start with thanking everyone who has so far subscribed to this channel. If you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button. I post new videos weekly and am making a resolution to post videos daily. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this video here. I'm going to be giving you the top 5 sort of phenomena we're going to be seeing for the year of 2021 in the music industry. I'm going to be starting with the social media or TikTok promotion. So my girlfriend Naomi referred to this as music videos that are going to be, quote, made for TikTok. And so TikTok is not necessarily the only thing we're going to be seeing, but it will be an important thing. We're going to be seeing the next TikTok, that is anything that's up and coming. As you can see here, I do have the webpage opened to Megan Thee Stallion's Instagram account. We're going to be seeing a lot of social media driven artists. For instance, here we got Apple. Apple has their Apple Music Awards. Normally when you think of Apple, the first thing that comes to your mind is someone holding one of those old iPods or listening to music. Instead, Apple is really coming onto the scene, and this year it honored Lil Baby as the Global Artist of the Year. Megan Thee Stallion, Taylor Swift, and Roddy Ricch also honored. So this is not what you would normally see, say in like 2017, 2018. That's not what you're going to see in those years. What is really setting 2021 apart from previous years, and this is made through the sort of pandemic, is there's so much social distancing and all of those pandemic related behaviors and elements that have become such a part of daily life for everybody, including the big artists. So we're still obviously going to be seeing some things, like there was the musical recording on the top of a New York City building by The Weeknd. We're going to be seeing a bunch of stuff. But anyways, without further ado, let me just get started. The number one phenomena for 2021 is going to be the social media or TikTok factor. Number 2, the nostalgia factor. In 2020, we saw a ton of new videos, a ton of great new songs, but there was this interesting way that they all brought something from the past or future into them. Such as, for instance, with Lady Gaga's Chromatica. So the whole album felt very futuristic, but at the same time, it also felt very old school. We're going to be seeing that sort of thing in 2021. That sort of like looking back over your shoulder or looking off into the distance. We're going to be seeing very much, music driven by music before us, or music driven by what we see in front of us. So I know there has been a lot of talk about, going to Mars or going to the moon or stuff like that. We're going to be seeing people imagining how music would sound in space, or doing music in space. We're going to be seeing very open-minded ideas. So number three, we're going to be seeing a rise of older songs. So in 2020, we had a lot of songs. One good example is BITCH by Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion, I had her Instagram open earlier, but also in Apple Music Awards, she is the Breakthrough Artist of the Year. So her BITCH is, kind of reflecting back on a Tupac song as well. So that's, an example of what we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing artists taking songs which everyone knows and loves and making it their own song, but doing so in a way that, obviously won't get them like sued by the artist, but we're going to just be seeing a continuation of this sort of trend in 2021. And especially important is how this, was influenced by TikTok. So in TikTok, we're seeing stuff like, the usual, like, we're seeing like usual popular ones, but then like, there's things like Bee Gees, like how does, like, even to a certain extent, we're seeing like Wendy Williams, these are songs which they're not, music is adapting to social media instead of social media adapting as it used to in the past, song or like the music industry. So in 2021, we're going to be seeing, very popular apps such as TikTok. We're going to be seeing Facebook Reels. We're going to be seeing all those new and upcoming, as yet unknown, social media platforms that are very much definers for music instead of defined by music. So we did have, a lot of songs in 2020 that were, made for TikTok, made for YouTube, made for Apple. We're going to see a continuation of that. So far we got number one, this sort of made for TikTok, or TikTok sort of generation in songs, that 18 to 24-year-old age range, that age demographic. Number two, the nostalgia factor. Number three, the rise of older songs. Number four, we're going to be seeing changes in the way songs are written. In the past, songs, had as many as 20 artists and writers all working together to write the song. Now we're seeing as few as, one to a couple of people working on individual songs. This is also driven by the rise of people, looking to make money, filing lawsuits. Basically, the less people involved in songs, the less likely there's going to be legal action taken. So in 2021, we're also going to be seeing an increase in these sort of new artists, like, and not that I'm saying Megan Thee Stallion is new, but she's like an artist that before 2020, very few people knew about her. Like now, she's one of the most popular people. We've got Billboard top artists for 2020. On the list, you're seeing, of course, usual people such as Justin Bieber, but you're also seeing other people on these lists. In 2021, we're going to be seeing a lot fewer people that we will necessarily recognize. We're going to be seeing this rise of individual songwriter slash artist singers. And then finally on to number 5. We're going to be seeing award shows and awards being given out based on popularity instead of, necessarily quality musicmanship. And this is, really highlighting this element of how the music industry is very much focused on and dependent on social media instead of the other way around. So we're going to be seeing like UMG, all these big music groups really focused on social media such as TikTok and really zeroing in on and trying to figure out what the next trend is going to be. I also do want to mention I did pull up Bob Dylan. In 2016, he won the Nobel Prize in Literature. And as it was somewhat controversial because for the first couple of weeks he didn't acknowledge that he had even heard that he won the award. But he was saying here, I got to wondering exactly how my songs related to literature. So that's, obviously this is from a few years ago, but this is an example of a popularity versus, necessarily, what people define as quality musicmanship. So Bob Dylan, for instance, is, he's written very, very good songs, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, in the past, you had big industries like the music industry, you had, the literature industry, with publishers, all that. Now we're moving into this age, the era of TikTok. We're, letting a lot of what is, happening being defined by the sort of generation of TikTok. So that's, 18 to 24-year-olds. Probably a good amount of them are already getting bored with TikTok and looking for other things. For instance, in the creative section on twitch.tv, there's been, over the past couple of months alone, just a huge number of people who have gone to the popular live streaming gaming website and doing creative stuff. So that's been anything from, pottery to music. And since this is the video on music, I would say that that's an important sort of trend to be looking at as well. Anyways, though, I'm trying to wrap this up. I just want to point out that there is going to be so much in 2021 that continues the reflection of 2020. This is the year of the pandemic, the year of the coronavirus, and 2021 is the year of the cure for the coronavirus. But, old behaviors can't be unlearned very quickly. So we're going to have, social distancing. A lot of people are still going to be very paranoid about how the government is doing with, distributing all this vaccination. And so we're going to be still seeing, a good amount of that in the music industry. But we're also going to be seeing songs that are examining how the pandemic affected American and international lives throughout the pandemic. And so in 2021, it's very much going to be a social media and pandemic influenced year. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you haven't already, please do also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post new videos daily. I post new YouTube videos that you will find very interesting if you enjoyed this video. And please do also obviously remember to give this video a like. And yeah, I will see everyone in my next video. Thanks for watching.